Olusoro, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Dotun Hassan, Managing Partner, Juryman Associate, Assistant Secretary, Nigerian Bar Association, Ekpe Branch, Lagos. Aspirant for the post of NBA Second National Assistant General Secretary come 2018 election. A passionate and undeterred human rights activist.
It is most unfortunate that the current administration is not doing the needful as expected. So many lives have been lost in Benue, in Taraba, across the country, and it is most unfortunate that as a date, the leadership of the government of President Muhammadu Buhari is yet to really nip in the bud the causation, the Fulani herdsmen incursion and invasion in our lands.
Seasoned and well experienced in legal artistry and a quintessential public communication analyst, he graduated from the prestigious Lagos State University and called to the Nigerian Bar by the Council of Legal Education in 2012. This is a true story of a distinct people's advocate par excellence. Join me in welcoming Dotun Hassan.
I'm Dotun Hassan, a legal practitioner practicing in Lagos with cognate experience in litigation, advocacy, and human rights. I have core interest in service to humanity, in ensuring adequate justice is fulfilled and achieved, and to also hope that the rights and social justice of the people's interest is adequately protected. And that is what leans on my interest to tell you my pro bono story. I've been able to fulfill a lot of landmark achievements in my pro bono cases, which I've handled for indigent members of the community. I've always been a regular feature on Wazobia radio station 95.1 on Evening Onoyo with OPJ and Tweetwee, which gives me a whole lot of mass responsibility of the Nigerian populace with their sole interest in demanding for various interests and legal attention, and at various points in time the records are there. So many people whom I've given my phone number to via the media can attest to how much sacrifice and interest I've been able to achieve. One of my pro bono cases is the Olokunla case, which happened on the 16th of December 2016.
Hundreds of displaced victims of Olokunla town via Ogombo village in the Tiosa local government area of Lagos State stormed the Lagos Island residence of the former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu to protest 1 month of homelessness brought about by an illegal demolition by the state government.
They just come one day. They not even notice of before. They take one just see the OC Esa Capresso. 4, they start to demolish the house. Plus when they for house, some people die inside the house.
Àti fẹ́ tó bí ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́rin sọ́sẹ̀ márùn-ún sí. A máa jí jáde láàárọ̀, ọwọ́ caterpillar àtọ̀wọ́n àmì là jí jáde sí. Tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wó gbogbo ilé wa. Bọ́tí a dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba ni pé kó gbà wá kó wá ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
Displaced victims say 2 persons died 3 days ago due to the torture they allegedly received from the soldiers. One of the protesters, 70 years old, Suebatu Ayedogbon, said the exercise had almost reduced her family to beggars. The victims staged a peaceful protest at the entrance of Tinubu's residence located at Burdilon to register their plight.
You are a police officer, you cannot address us. On that same day, the army brutalized the police officials. Yes. It is not a police duty to address us. Let the official from his desk address our issue. this is a very unfortunate story that brought on a direct invasion of the government, of the Lagos State government, through the firepower of the military men. A whole lot of lives were lost. I put in all my effort on behalf of the mass of those people, and we're able to get justice. The stories are there. I can be able to show that when you look at my video, you see the stories as it was told in 2016.
Victim's lawyer, Dotun, Hassan.
We want clarification, we want his intervention, and we want an absolute solution to the issue of demolition in Lagos State, especially when the demolition are in contravention of excellent laws of Nigeria. And we believe that we own sovereignty, and sovereignty belongs to the people. And whatever we need to know, we want Asiwaju to please come out and address us. We have gone to the governor refused our entrance. We have gone to the speaker, we are yet to get a response from them. But we believe that if Asiwaju is available, he is very, very fundamentally a person that can give us solution as far as our plight is concerned. Led by officials of Lagos State government in person of Bode Aguru and some officials of Lagos State government from the Lagos State Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development. We believe that the atrocities committed on the 16th of December is unlawful. We believe that 48 hours in any democratic system is a disgrace to democracy. We believe that whatever expression from the government angle without recourse to the people's plight, because we owe it a duty of care that the government of Lagos State have done something that is inimical and a flagrant disregard to fundamental human rights of the people of Olokola community in Etiosa, Lagos. And that is why we have come to express our view. That is why we believe that the whole world must know what the plight of the people are. And the people's plight is that they demolish over 200 buildings worth 15 billion naira within 24 hours. Why? That is the question that is being placed on our mind. And these atrocities have been committed in the name of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Addressing the protesters and aides to the former governor, Tunde Rahman.
And speak with the appropriate authorities to deal with what you have presented. So you be rest assured that Asiwaju Tinubu, like you said, is a man of peace, a progressive leader, and he knows that you have come here with genuine grievances. He will look at them on their own merit, and then we'll get back.
And it's meeting with you next week.
Next week.
It's meeting next week.
Thank you.
Many of the victims claim to have been brutalized while trying to retrieve their property. These protesters claim they were displaced on December 16, 2016, when some armed military men in company of some officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development demolished about 200 buildings valued at 15 billion naira.
Also, there is a story of a boy that was killed, Sadiq. He was killed on the 12th of June in 2017 by the Crocodile Smile invasion in the same Marua area of Lagos State. I mobilized my legal artillery to go into that same case on a pro bono service, and I have it on record that justice is also being achieved through that. There are many stories of so many people that can attest to my pro bono story. I want to inform that this which I'm doing is not to really attract the Ulubalu or to really bring unfair attention, but for me it is to show my genuine interest of service above self, and that is why I believe that I have all it takes to say the way it is, and I'm still looking ahead. That as far as this nation is concerned, and I'm imploring you as a lawyer listening to me, try and take up pro bono cases at least once in a month. This will go a long way in attending to those less privileged who are downtrodden and cannot afford that legal might of fighting injustice or protecting their welfare and ensuring that the adequate way of the people is protected. I want to say once again that my pro bono story is genuine. My pro bono stories are of record, and I'm still telling you, one of the immediate one is the Occupy Lekki toll gate.
It is passing this protest peacefully
We thank everyone that has made this a great success. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. I've been able to put in all efforts to fight the Lagos State government and the Lekki Concession Company to a standstill, to ensuring that the people's interest as far as the hike and the increment in the Lekki toll point is stopped with immediate effect. We have demanded, amongst others, the immediate forensic audited investigation report of that contract. We also demanded the status of Lagos State government in the contract, having bought back the contract in 2013. We also demanded the cancellation of that toll point because it has overstayed and it has achieved its purpose.
This protest is aimed at bringing the government attention to the unabated astronomical increase in the tolling fares of both tolling centers at the Admiralty, Circle Plaza and the Lekki Link Bridge. And as you can see, this protest is peaceful, non-violent, but irrespective of that, this is to draw the government attention to our demand. Our demand is immediate reversal and reduction to 100 naira flat rate. If that is possible for a governor who is highly commended for stopping the Chevron toll gate, the governor can still do more to consider the people's plight. The governor should not be drawn aback that this is the Tiosa Peninsula. We have a lot of downtrodden living here. Even those that the governor believes are really also itching based on the economic harsh conditions we are all generally facing in the country today. So the governor should be very more open to those poor Nigerians anywhere they are. Let them join the struggle via Twitter to let the governor know and feel the pain. And we know maybe this will also draw the attention of the president to give the special status. Lagos deserves a special status. Lagos is the economic board of the nation. Let them the federal play politics with us. If Lagos is given a special status, this burden the government is pushing on us, so that you have relief. If you have the Southwest Development Commission, Lagos would have been the most benefit of that. If you have the special status, the special status is to give more to a particular state, especially the former federal capital territory.
We believe that these are stories that affect the large populace. These are stories that does not discriminate or look at who are the beneficiaries of my service. For I believe this service is service above self. This is a service of conscience, and this is a service of justice. Thank you very much.
In Honorable Paul Usoro, Senior Advocate of Nigeria.